Fourth one is L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines. L, M are two parallel lines and they are intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. We have to show that ABC triangle is congruent to CDA. This we have to prove. So, we are given that L is perpendicular to M, AC being a transversal. AC is a transversal. So therefore ABC is equal to DAC, right? ABC will be equal to DAC because AC is a transversal. Here we can write down alternate angles. Then P is parallel to Q. So here it is given. Now AC being a transversal, therefore angle BAC will be equal to ACB. BAC will be equal to ACB, right? Alternate angles. Now in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, angle ACB is equal to angle DAC. It is already proved above, right? Then angle BAC is equal to angle ACB. It is also proved above. So AC is equal to AC. AC is common. So common. So therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by AAS criteria, right? So this is congruent, proved congruent. Now fifth one. Fifth question is, line L is the bisector of an angle A. This angle A and the line L bisects it. And B is any point on L. This B is point on L. BP and BQ. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B. These are the two perpendiculars from B to the arm's angle A. Now show that triangle APB. APB is congruent to triangle AQB. We have to show. Another thing which we have to prove is BP is equal to BQ, or B is equidistant from the arms of angle A. This we have to prove. So given is line L bisects angle A. This is given. So therefore BAP will be equal to BAQ, right? BAP will be equal to BAQ because this line is bisecting. Now in triangle APB and triangle AQB, APB and AQB, angle BAP is equal to angle BAQ, right? It is already given. BAP is equal to BAQ. So angle BPA is equal to angle BQA. Then why? Because each is 90 degrees. So here AB is equal to AB. It is common. So therefore triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB by AAS criteria. Angle side, angle side, and therefore BP is equal to BQ. Why? Congruent parts of congruent triangles. So this is proved which we wanted to prove. Triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB and BP is equal to BQ. Now sixth one. Sixth one is in figure AC is equal to AE. AC is equal to AE. AB is equal to AD. And angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Show that BC is equal to DE. We have to show BC is equal to DE. How we will prove it? Given is angle BAD is equal to EAC. It is given. BAD is equal to EAC. Now adding angle BAC on both sides, we will add angle DAC on both the sides, right? Because it is BAD and EAC. So this DAC is in between. So that we will add on both the sides. So it will be angle BAD plus angle DAC equal to angle EAC plus angle DAC. We have added angle DAC on both the sides. So that's why we will get angle BAC equal to angle EAD, right? Why? Because here D is taken common, cancelled, and here C is cancelled. So now this is equation 1, okay? In triangle ABC and triangle AED, AB is equal to AD. It is given. And AC is equal to AE. This is also given. So angle BAC will be equal to EAD. This is from equation 1, right? Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to, this is BAC. So ABC is congruent to AED, right? By AAS criteria. This criteria you have to write down. And BC is equal to D. Why? Congruent parts of congruent triangle, CPCT. So with this we complete the sixth one. I hope you are clear with the concept. Now the seventh one. Seventh one says AB is a line segment. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. P, this is P, is its midpoint. D and E are the points on the same sides. D and E are the points on the same sides of AB, such that angle BAD equal to angle ABE and angle EPA equal to angle DPB. Show that we have to prove triangle DAP is congruent to EBP. This we have to prove it. And AD is equal to BE. So given triangle angle EPA is equal to DPB, right? Now adding angle EPD on both sides, we will add EPD, we will add on both the sides. So we will get angle EPA plus EPD is equal to angle DPB plus angle EPD. So it will be APB is equal to angle BPE. This we will consider equation number 1. APD is equal to BPE. Now, in triangle DPA and triangle EDP, angle PAD is equal to angle PBE. Here PAD is equal to PBE. It is why? Because angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. Angle ABE, and it is given, right? Another reason is angle PAD is equal to PBE. PAD is equal to PBE. This is the reason. So angle APD is equal to BPE, right? From equation 1. So AP is equal to PB because P is the midpoint of AB. It is already given. P is the midpoint of AB. So therefore triangle BPA is congruent to triangle EBP by AAS criteria, and that implies AD is equal to B by CPCT. Okay, AD is equal to B. So with this we complete the 7th one. I hope you are clear with the concept of first exercise. 8th question you have to do it in your homework by your own. If you have any doubts you can ask. Thank you and have a great day.